Last episode, this Rams rebuild kicked off with a loss against the Seattle Seahawks. But today, we're going to get all the way to week 7 to watch a game against the Steelers. Because we're going to try and move a bit fast through this first year. And then starting in year 2, we'll do either every single game or every other game, or just about. So we'll see what happens. But today, we're going to watch the game against the Steelers. So a couple of weeks to sim. Let's go through each one. Quick side note, if you enjoy this video and want to see more, please like and subscribe. It goes a long way. Week 2 was another loss, and once again, we failed to score even 15 points. This time less than in week 1. Offensive yards were lower than we had last game by a mile. And this Niners defense really just locked us down, and we got pressure on Brock Purdy, but did not really have much of an effect. 3 touchdowns, no picks for him. Stafford, 0-0, got sacked 4 times too. McCaffrey was good on the ground, didn't get too many carries, but when he did, he was really good. James Robinson struggled, so did Henderson. Why did Matt Stafford run the ball 5 times? That's not part of the game plan. Deebo Samuel, a yard shy of a Benjamin. And Jefferson, 6 for 89. Jawan Jennings, a touchdown for them. Kittle had 2 as well. And Stafford did not throw a touchdown, so nobody caught one for us. What about defense? There are no picks in this game. Sacks. 2 for Eric Armstead. 1.5 for Michael Hocht. And then 1.5 for Byron Young, Ernest Brown. And we do have a mock draft. Mock draft 1. So, right now, they got us taking Lindsey Johnson, a corner, with the 4th overall pick. So I guess right now that's where we are, and they have us taking him. So they got 2 corners going top 5. The other guy drops down to about 9, but they got us taking Lindsey Johnson. We'll see about that. Not sure if corner is one that we need to address in the draft per se, but we'll see. And then we have regional focus scouting, and I am going to do this myself, but I'm just going to make, them focus on the ones that they have expertise in, because I did that on purpose. So set focus scouting. For this, we're going to do defensive tackle, because we are extremely, we just aren't deep at defensive tackle. We don't have a good starter there either. So that's one of our biggest weaknesses, I think. At least on defense. So we'll set that. For Anahan, let's do tackles. For Northeast, let's do tackles here too, because I'm probably going to be looking at offensive line in the first couple of rounds at the very least. And then for Brian Axford, we are going to do outside linebacker. Week 3 brings us to 0-3 as we lose 31-21 to the Bengals. This one was on the road. Both teams below 400 yards, but over 340. Joe Burrow, 4 touchdowns, no picks. This secondary right now has been getting torched. Matt Stafford had one of his better days, but only a touchdown and no picks. So, not, a great day by any means, but definitely not bad. And the ground game wasn't really working for either team either. Receiving, Tyler Boyd had a big day, $138 and a score. T. Higgins, 78. Nakula, our top guy, was 74. Atwell scored. And Irv Smith had 2 touchdowns. And Byron Young picks up another sack. Good for him. And we've got a QB check-in. Talking about Matthew Stafford, seeing what's going on. We have struggled out of the gates. And a lot of blame is usually placed on the quarterback who needs to step up. Well, frankly, it's not just him. He does need to step up, but it's the entire team. This defense needs to play better. And it's not just about the quarterback. This is a team here, not just a player. And now we are 0-4. Dropping a game against the Colts here, allowing 28 points. All of our points came in the first half. We had none in the second, and we still outgained them, but just couldn't put anything on the board in the second half. Anthony Richardson, the rookie quarterback, 2 touchdowns, 1 pick. Stafford, 2 touchdowns, 2 picks, and only 51% completion percentage, man. James Robinson had a huge day, though. 14 carries for a $149. Hell yes. A touchdown as well. Had a 95-yard touchdown run. That's what I'm talking about, man. Zach Moss had 2 scores and had a decent day. But receiving-wise, Josh Downs, 2 scores and 93 yards. Van Jefferson, a score and 86. Demarcus Robinson also scores. Good to see that. Tackles for loss, not a whole lot for either team. And we only had 1 sack, and it was between Michael Holt and Aaron Donald, who really has not gotten off to a great start this year, sack-wise. Matthew Stafford says that he just wants to shake off last week. He says, I threw 2 picks. We don't got to talk about it. Let's just move on. Upgrade point here for Steve Avila, and I want to see what ratings of his are the lowest. Looks like run block finesse is pretty low. Just run blocking in general seems to be pretty low for him. So going to try and work on that at the very least. Finesse is the lowest for both run and pass block. So we're going to try and go with some agility here and see if that helps out. But it is week 5, which means that Cooper Kupp is officially back from injury. So we're going to put him back into our lineup. Good to see him return. We're still waiting for a couple other guys to come off IR. And once they do, we will adjust. But Cooper Kupp, welcome back. He's going to skyrocket all the way to the top. And we'll probably put Nakua up to the number 2 spot over Van Jefferson. And then because of that, we'll put Cooper Kupp obviously back into the number 1 slot receiver. Then we'll have Atwell be the backup there, I guess. Or no, let's make Van Jefferson the backup slot receiver. Why not? And would you look at that? Cooper Kupp comes back, and we still can't win, but we do have our best offensive day of the season through the first 5 weeks. So we're still winless, but at least the offense seems to be picking up steam the last 3 weeks. Couldn't get above 14 points the first 2, and now we've scored 21 or more in 3 straight. Defense, though, has been awful. Jalen Hurts, 3 touchdowns, no picks, sacked only 1 time. Matt Stafford, 2 touchdowns, 1 pick, sacked 3 times. Robinson, another good day, 6.1 per carry and a touchdown. Swift also ran the ball pretty well, but didn't get a whole lot of carries and had no scores. Cooper Kupp comes back. First game of the season, $163, 2 touchdowns. What do you know? Devontae Smith, very similar stat line. On defense, anybody doing something? Ernest Brown, 2 tackles for loss. Bobby Brown, Byron Young, Aaron Donald all get 1. And the sack did come from Donald this time around. We've got a lot of scenarios here. The first one is for Ernest Brown. He's been on fire recently, and he's got a chance to earn a dev upgrade. Then we've got tandem breakout offense. Probably Cooper Kupp and somebody else, I'm assuming. Yeah, but it's Puka Nacua saying, man, Cooper Kupp took our last game over and couldn't be stopped. You want to see me go off like that today? Yeah, of course I do. Why not challenge him? We're 0-5. Gotta put some fire under these guys' feet, you know? The Cooper Kupp gets a bunch of XP for inspiring a teammate. Good for him. Not sure he needs it. And we got to get Nakua 150-plus yards against the Cardinals. Maybe, but unlikely. And there's also a bonus goal. If we get touchdowns with Nakua, they'll give him bonus rewards if his goal is completed. So, trying to have a really big day with him here in week 6. And we have one more scenario. Crisis in confidence. Who is this? Is this probably Van Jefferson or Demarcus Robinson? One of the two. It's Nakua! Are you serious, dude? We just talked. Having a big game. I mean, I just promised that he would have a big game. I challenged him. I'm gonna reject it though because I challenged him. I didn't say I'm gonna force you the ball. I'm saying you need to have the good day. It's up to you. All right, sir? We do suffer injuries in practice, though, to Jordan Fuller and James Robinson, who will miss today. Robinson will miss next week as well. So we're going to be seeing another new running back in a showcase game. We've already signed 2 new ones and traded Cam Akers, so we'll see what happens. But Dale Henderson's going to get a lot of action going forward, and maybe next week Kyron Williams can come off IR, I think. We will see about that. Ochaun Mathis can. I'm going to wait until next week to bring him back, though. I mean, wow. We just lost again. The offense once again improves, and the defense just keeps getting worse. Now they allow 34 points. We lose in overtime. We are 0-6 on the season. Hovering around 350 yards a game. Clayton Tune, the quarterback in Arizona, 3 touchdowns, no picks. We sacked Clayton Tune 6 times and couldn't force a single turnover. Come on. Meanwhile, Stafford threw 2 more picks. Rushing wise, Henderson 3.8 on the ground. Not matching the production of Robinson the past couple of weeks, but still not a bad day by any means. Fournette was brought in over in Arizona, and he had a pretty decent day as well. Cooper Kupp, 145 and 2 scores, absolutely torching people. He had an 83-yard touchdown here. Zach Pascal had a big day in this one. Marquise Brown as well. And then defense, 3 tackles for loss for Zaven Collins. We only had 2. That's for Kobe Durant and Kobe Turner. And Aaron Donald had all 6 sacks. What? We do have a breakout player, and we do have some weekly awards to look at as well. But Ernest Brown says he has arrived, and that means he goes up to star def. Huge for a guy like Ernest Brown, plus 20,000 XP. This is absolutely massive. He's 24 years old, so getting these upgrade points is huge. He's got 6 of them. He's going to go up to like a 70 overall. So let's see, what do we address here? Power moves and finesse moves are both really down. I think that needs to be the focus, is the pass rush. You know? Just block shed. So let's focus on, I mean, I'm not sure we can really salvage the finesse moves, but we can maybe at least purely focus on power and get those up and just keep using the points on those. So I'll come back once I'm done doing that. We got +2 there. We get Ernest Brown to 68 overall. He's got -1 thanks to us being 0-6. But we do get the power moves all the way up by 10 from 62 to 72. We also got some other ones upgraded, but it's mostly power moves. And we're going to look for some more pass rush help alongside Aaron Donald. So looking for a lot more production going forward from Ernest Brown based off of him being now a power rusher scheme fit. And for weekly awards, who was it? It was Aaron Donald with the 6 sacks. That makes sense. Then Clayton Tune won it for our Week 6 opponents. We got another scenario here. We got Tandem Breakout discussing Puka Nacua and Cooper Kupp. And he's going to say that things just didn't go his way. He needs to be better. At least he's taking some responsibility. And on IR, unfortunately, Williams can't return this week, so we still have to wait for him. But we're going to bring back Ochaun Mathis. Remove him from the IR. We're going to have to cut somebody in his place. But we're going to miss Jonah Williams today. Had a hip pointer in practice. And Robinson, again, still out with the finger injury. All right, and because we just brought back a linebacker, we're going to move Zach Van Valkenburg to our practice squad. Well, actually, we do have to sign 1 D tackle to have 2 on the roster, so we're going to have to cut somebody else or move somebody to our practice squad again. Nathan Shepard's got the best finesse moves here. He's got 71 block shed. I think I like that. It's one of the highest I've seen on this list. We're going to bring in Shep. We're going to have to cut 1 more person. We should be now set. We're going to cut the long snapper who is on the roster as the 5th tight end. Alex Ward, but he's really just a long snapper, but we're going to cut him. Here we go. Our first time seeing SoFi Stadium. What's going on here with the... Oh, what the heck was that? But here we go. Cooper Kupp. Last week, he was incredible. So looking to have, or just continue his just great play in the first 2 weeks that he's been back on the team. 2 140-plus yard performances, several touchdowns in both games. So looking for a similar game here against Kenny Pickett and these Pittsburgh Steelers. Here come the Rams in SoFi, out on the field. Matt Stafford leads them out. It's Steelers at Rams here in Week 7. And Week 7 kicks off here in Los Angeles, California. It will take a kneel. Pittsburgh starts with the ball. Here comes Kenny Pickett and the Steelers offense. On the season, just below 1,000 yards for Pickett. 3 touchdowns, 4 picks. That's not taking care of the ball. Isn't finding easy touchdowns. We'll see if this defense can have a better day today after allowing like 27 plus in like 4 straight weeks. Got to be better. Pickett back to pass. Got time. Little dump off there, and that's caught by Pickens for a gain. There's a penalty on the field, though. Roughing the passer on who? Bobby Brown the second or third. And that will advance the ball to the 45. So a free first down for Pittsburgh. Play action. Left side, caught, first down. That's Pickens. Now it's a handoff for Harris. Wrapped up in the backfield again. This time it's Donald. 2 rushes for Harris. Both. He's been tackled behind the line of scrimmage. Good to see this run defense starting off strong early on. That'll put Donald in the zone. The throw. Pickett. Over the middle and completes. Third and long from the Rams 42. Pickett pressured and sacked. Michael Huck. An awful punt lets the Rams set up shop at their own 28-yard line to start their first drive. Stafford this year, over 1,500 yards, 9 touchdowns, 7 picks. Those numbers should only be going up besides the picks with Cooper Kupp now out there. Kupp in motion. He's going to get the give, and he's wrapped up behind the line for a loss of 2. You don't like seeing that, but TJ Watt makes a big play, and you do expect that. Here's a handoff for Henderson. Only a gain of 5 or so, and that brings up 3rd and 7. What do we draw up here? We go to Cooper Kupp. Does Nakua get some action out there? Stafford's got some time. Rifles one out of the reach of Kupp, and he was open too. If that's online, that's a big gain of 20 plus. So we go 3 and outs, and Pittsburgh gets it right back. Pickett drops back and finds a tight end for a first down. Shotgun for Pickett. Clean pocket, and he throws out of bounds. Shelley in coverage that time, but not really a good attempt at a throw there. Pickett drops back again, pressured and sacked. He lost the ball. It's picked up, though, by an offensive lineman. The Steelers keep possession, but that's Byron Young on the sack and the forced fumble. His 3rd tackle of the game. That brings up 3rd and very long. Pickett pressured again, and he has to complete it, but it's out of bounds. 4th and 17. Great job by this Rams defense to get a stop. Our next drive starts on the 41-yard line. So, pretty good starting field position. Let's not go 3 and out this time, fellas. Stafford, we're just going to throw him first down. That's a little dump off pass for Van Jefferson. That goes for 4. It's a pitch for Henderson, but no blockers out in front, and he only gets 2. 3rd and 4 for the Rams. Stafford has his man wide open for a first down. That's Tyler Higbee. Across midfield now. Kupp in motion. Handoff for Henderson. Nowhere to go. 2nd and 10. Screen pass. Man, these never work, do they? Madden always has this issue where screens just don't work. Now we got 3rd and long from the 47-yard line. Trying to keep this drive alive. Stafford pressured over the middle. Incomplete. Nakua was wide open, man. Come on, Stafford. Well, Stafford has missed 2 key throws so far, and it's still the first quarter. Pickens breaks away! All the field in front of him. He's got all daylight. Touchdown, Pittsburgh on the first play of the drive. He broke a tackle, and then was out of reach the rest of the way. On a simple slant route. He beat Kobe Durant. Johnson misses the tackle. Durant misses the dive. And the Steelers strike first. So Pickett to Pickens for 91 yards. Can we get Stafford to Cooper Kupp for a similar one? Really hope that we can get Cooper Kupp finally involved. Has not touched the ball so far. And that one's out of reach too, this time for Higbee. Stafford, what's going on here, man? 3 throws out of the reach of wide open receivers. That's a catch if that one's online. This time it's dumped off for Nakua. It's a gain of 6. 3rd and shorts. Quick throw. Caught by Kupp, but short of the sticks by a couple of inches. And we're going to have to punt. Again. Pittsburgh has one good play so far, and it is the difference maker in this game. Pickens, or not Pickens. Pickett drops back. Play action. Harris goes for a first down. Another quick throw for Pickett. Pickens reels that one in for a short gain. Already 115 yards through the air for Pickens thanks to that 91-yard score. But besides that, he has still been pretty good. Harris on the give. Not much. First play of the second quarter. 7 yards to go for Pittsburgh. Pickett sacked! And then guess who? It's Byron Young, his second already on the day. Well, next drive starts at the 31. Outside give for Henderson, but he's wrapped up for a loss of 5. We just can't run the ball. Doesn't work for us. We also can't pass either, so that also is really cool. It is nice to have 3 sacks already so far, but when the offense can't do anything, not a whole lot to be happy about. That one goes off a helmet. 3rd and 15. We just do something good on the offensive end. Stafford is going to launch this one down the sideline. Incomplete for Van Jefferson. Coverage was perfect. Stafford now just 4 of 10. Another drive for Pittsburgh. Going to start off with a run here for Harris. Can't shake Roseboom on that tackle. 4 yards to go. Play action. Pickett over the middle. Incomplete. 3rd and 4 yards to go. Looking to force a punt here and give the ball back to the offense, but it's Pickens for a first. Fresh set of downs. Harris, nowhere to go. Wrapped up by Donald in the backfield, as well as Ernest Jones. Harris on the ground again. This time he got some more space, but that'll only make it 3rd and 6. Another chance for this defense. They have been on the field for a lot of this game thanks to Matthew Stafford. Pickett launching, looking for the end zone, just out of reach. He had Deontay Johnson, I believe, down there. But just a couple of feet away, and he was open too. Steelers punts for a touchback. I just want a first down. That's all I want right now. Where is Cooper Kupp? Why can't we get the ball to him? Come on. Where's Puka Nacua? Can we complete a pass? There's a... Hey, that's a horse collar. What? Gotta throw a flag there, man. Henderson gets 6, though. 2nd and 4. Stafford to throw again. And he's got Van Jefferson for a first down. From the Rams 37, Henderson's got some space. Nice charge of 7. Another give. Henderson gets the first down. Now stick with the ground game here. Henderson to the outside. A short gain. There's a flag down. And they're saying it's holding. So Noteboom backs us up by 8. 1st and 18 from the 40. Back to Henderson. Hit down after a gain of 6. Stafford over the middle. Caught. There's Cooper Kupp for a big gain. Inside the Steelers' 30-yard line. We're finally in scoring range. See if we can keep moving this ball down the field. This one goes nowhere for Zach Evans. Had no chance. Shotgun for Stafford. Dump off. That one's caught. Gain of 5. 3rd and 6 coming up. I don't want to settle for a field goal here. I would rather, go for a touchdown, obviously. The defense has played pretty well so far. And we're going to reach the 2-minute warning here. Play action. Stafford just throws that out of bounds. But why? There was no pressure either. That is confusing. He looks upset. But Brett Maher comes out for the kick. We are going to settle. It's up, and it's good. We're on the board. They start with the pass on their next drive. That one's caught by Johnson. 2nd and 6. They get to pass again. Pass-heavy offense for both teams. That one's off. Come on, boys. Let's get a stop here. Can the defense hold and force a punt? Pickett, pressured from behind. Didn't see it. And he finds his man for a first down. That's Johnson again. In Rams territory now. Pickett, pressured again by Hawk. He throws it, and he's got a man wide open. What? It's Allen Robinson, his first catch of the day. And now he's shaken up. And he's going to the locker room after a 32-yard pickup. From the Rams 13 now. Pickett throws it. That one's caught in traffic, but for no gain. 10 yards to go. Pickett's over the middle on a slant route. That's caught. Gain of 6. Still 3rd down. Trying to hold them to a field goal. Another slant route comes across. And Pickett just throws it away. Back of the end zone. No chance. That's going to end the first half. We're down 10-3. Offensive snaps are pretty much the exact same for both teams, but they have moved the ball much better than we have. And that's why they're in front. But let's look around the rest of the league and see what's going on here in Week 7. Who's playing well, who's not, what teams are up ahead at halftime, or what teams have already won. Over in the Pacific Northwest, you got Arizona visiting Seattle, and they are going to be tied most likely at halftime, 7-7. Both quarterbacks held to below 100 yards here in the first. Not a whole lot of offense going on up there. Then you got the Browns visiting Indianapolis. Deshaun Watson and the Browns completely obliterate them, 28-0. Nick Chubb and company had a big day. The Colts could not move the ball at all. And over in Denver, they got Green Bay visiting. Russell Wilson a touchdown. Looks like Javonte Williams had a pretty big touchdown run. Only 3 carries for 80 yards, but a score involved there. But we're down 3-10. Need to see the offense pick things up. And we do start with the ball. Well, on the kickoff, I didn't show it, but Rosaboom got hurt. And he heads to the locker room. That's always good to start off the half with an injury, especially when you're losing. But 1st and 10, Henderson the handoff, and now he's hurt after a gain of 2. Come on, man. Oh no, he's limping. How many running backs are we going to have to cycle through? This is already our, what was that, our 4th running back this season that's been on the roster? Come on, man. Stafford completes it. Kupp's got a first down. And now no Boom's hurt. 3 plays in a row. This team is even worse than we were in the first half. Like, there's just no way. Back to throw is Stafford. Picked off! What was that? He threw it right to him. Right to Alex Highsmith. Kupp was the target, but Stafford. That was egregious, man. So the Steelers start on our 34-yard line, thanks to that pick. Pickett, plenty of time and space, incomplete for Johnson. Nice job there by Jordan Poole to be there in coverage. Deflect that pass away. Both teams have been just trying to live through the air. Run games have not been proficient whatsoever. That one goes for a short gain of 2. And it'll bring up 3rd and long. Pickett, clean pockets, and out of the range of Johnson, I believe. So Pickett's been off a couple of different times. He has definitely had some nice throws, more than Stafford has. But still trying to work on the accuracies. The kick is up, and it's good. Pittsburgh up by 2 scores. All right, how can Stafford shake off the pick? Gonna start off with a run. Pretty conservative, but I don't mind it, given how Stafford's played. Gain of 5 for Henderson. Delayed play action. Flare out for Kupp. He's got the first down. Notice how the offense starts to move once we get the ball in Cooper Kupp's hands. Crazy how it works. Already 5 catches for 63 yards for him. Henderson, space up the middle. Another gain of 5. Another play action on 2nd and 5. Stafford's pressure, and he's sacked. That's Highsmith. Had the pick last drive, and now he's got his first sack of the day. That'll bring up 3rd and long. Stafford's pressured, rifles a pass, out of bounds. Nobody near it. Man, this is rough. Harris goes for 4 on the first play of the drive. Jordan Fuller there on the tackle. Pickett back to pass on 2nd down. He's got his man up to the 29-yard line. That'll bring up third and very short. A yard to gain. Harris in the backfield. Play action instead. Dump off and dropped by Deontay Johnson. Now Bobby Brown III is hurt. Another Ram goes down with an injury, man. That's already 4 in this half alone. They punt. A fair catch at the 25. I'm honestly a couple games away, a couple weeks away from putting in Stetson Bennett, who played at Georgia in college, won a national championship. He's not like a, crazy guy or anything. He's kind of a Stafford, kind of a quarterback, a pocket passer, can't really move outside of it too much and just lives in the pocket. But, something's got to be better than what Stafford's showing right now. You would have to think. But 2nd and 3 coming up. We're on our own 42, trying to get back across the 50. Henderson's got a lane and does get the first. Coach Leak trying to piece together a playbook that can get us a good drive. Big B goes for 8. We are across midfield now. Short gain to go on 2nd down. Nakua makes the grab for the first. And that will move the chains. Just a 2nd catch for Nakua. Want to see him get some more targets and get more open. Stafford has pressure. He'll find Jefferson across the middle. And we got trips top of your screen. Shotgun for Stafford here. That one's caught. That is Nakua for the first down. This drive looks so much better than any other drive so far. This is by far the best drive down the field. Henderson, though, right as I say it, wrapped up for a loss. 2nd and long. Stafford has time. That one's caught in traffic by Kupp. Down at the 2. 1st and goal for Los Angeles. Big catch by Kupp, man. That was a tough one. That was also like a perfect throw by Stafford, nearly. Put it right up to where only Kupp can grab it. That's what a player like Kupp can get you. A catch like that. Just set up shop inside the 5. The handoff, Henderson up the gut for the touchdown, and the Rams are on the board once again. And it's back to a 1-score game. Still trying to get our first win. But this is a nice step to making that happen. Pittsburgh will start from their own 25-yard line here on their next drive. Probably got a play or two before we reach the end of this 3rd quarter and jump into the 4th. But our defense has got to get a stop here. But Harris muscles his way up for a big gain after a couple broken tackles. Pickett drops back. Dump off. There's Pickens again. He's had a busy day. 2nd and 6. Play action. Pickett. Right side. Out of bounds. Incomplete. Another pass on 3rd down. And he's got Harris wide open. Now it's a handoff, and Donald meets Harris in the backfield. Loss of 2. In Rams territory, though, from the 47. Donald gets to Pickett for his first sack of the day. 2 big plays in a row by Aaron Donald. And by himself, he has backed them up by 8. 3rd down for the Steelers. Can this defense get a stop? Pickett pressured and taken down. Pass incomplete. Donald there on the pressure. 3 big plays in a row to end the drive. The first play, Stafford drops back, then dumps it off for Henderson, but he's wrapped up for a loss of 1. Second and long. That's picked off. Stafford! You just lost us the game! What in God's name did he see there? Trying to throw it to Higbee, but just no loft on it, nothing. And I guess he just didn't see DeMonte Kazee right there. And man, 2 horrible picks, both of which have led to points for Pittsburgh. Half of their points have been off of Stafford turnovers. And we just roughed the kicker on the PAT. This is just embarrassing so far. Just when you think we had a chance. Stafford, all by his lonesome, wipes it away. This one's dropped by Nakua. Big hits right there on him. 10 yards to go. Stafford launches downfield, incomplete for Kupp. Great coverage by Porter right there. And now 3rd and long coming up. He's got time. Another pick. Come on, dude. This time it's Minkah Fitzpatrick. Not much of a shock. But he once again tried to force the ball into Cooper Kupp. Pretty much the same route as the last play. Come on, dude. This is like the Bears in real life in a week 1 or 2 running the same screenplay 3 plays in a row, and then it fields through like a pick 6 or some shit like that. It's the same thing. Come on, man. You are a veteran QB. You cannot be doing this kind of a thing. Harris gets the handoff, but he's met in the backfield again by Donald. No gain. Play action now. Pickett pressured, and Donald's right there to swallow him up. His 2nd on the day. This 4th quarter has been all Aaron Donald. Play after play. This team is going to be in trouble whenever Donald retires, because I don't think we have the ability to turn things around in like just 2 seasons, and he's probably going to retire within those. As that pass is incomplete for Johnson. Tried to heave one downfield on 3rd and very long. Another punt forced by this Rams defense. They're doing the best they can with what the offense is offering them right now. And we're going to start our next drive at the 23-yard line. Rosenboom is hurt for the 2nd time in this game. Okay. Quick drop for Stafford. Jefferson's open for a 1st down. On our own 35-yard line. Play action. Stafford downfield, caught by Nakua at the sideline. And now we're in Pittsburgh territory. If we can score here fast, this game's not even being close to over. It feels a lot like opening night against Seattle. We'll see what happens. Trying to mount like a last-minute comeback. We've got more yards than Pittsburgh does. Stafford just keeps making some awful plays, as this one's incomplete. Fitzpatrick there on the knockaway. Got to get to the 25-yard line. Stafford just dumps it off for Henderson. They missed a tackle, but still only a short gain. Needs 7 yards for a 1st down. Stafford launches for the end zone. Picked off! I'm gonna lose it, man! It's Fitzpatrick once again. Stafford, you are this close to being benched. Can pretty much call this game over. after that horrid throw. This pass by Pickett's off the mark. Oh man, this defense has got to be hating on the offense, man. They got to be hating. They've done their best after a couple horrible weeks. They put together a pretty solid game. And the offense just has completely let them down. 3rd and long now for Pittsburgh. Pickett's pressured, dump off, caught by Harris. Nowhere to go, really. We'll watch one more drive. 4:07 to play and counting. See if this has any impact on the actual game. I don't think it will, but we'll see if it does. 2nd and 9 throw. Stafford has it complete to Cooper Kupp. 1st down. We're going to throw again. Going no huddle. Dump off for Henderson. Wrapped up by TJ Watt. Now 7 yards to go. This one's knocked away by Watt in coverage downfield. 3rd down and 7. Play action. Stafford is wrapped up immediately by Cole Holcomb. 4th and 15. Just barely across midfield. This one's picked off, his 5th of the day. This time it's Desmond King. So 1 for King, 1 for Kazee, 2 for Fitzpatrick. And I forget who the first pick was to. It was Highsmith, that too. Alex Highsmith. Stafford, man. I can't believe this. Nearly doubling his pick total on the year. He had 7 coming in. And he's going to leave with 12. The Steelers will drop the Rams to 0-7 on the season in the first head coaching year for Damian Leak. Yet to find our first victory with him as the head coach. And Matt Stafford's not going to help us out anytime soon. And the only major injury coming out of that game was to Noteboom, who's going to be missing the next 4 weeks with a torn labrum. So he's going to have to be out for a while, which means that somebody else will come in at left tackle, and that is going to be A.J. Jackson. But I mean, yeah, the Steelers hit a 1 big play. Otherwise, we gave them most of their points. They only had a 212 on the offensive yards. No turnovers. We had 5 of them because Stafford threw 5 godforsaken picks. We had good pressure on Pickett, but Stafford was absolutely horrible. A 34.0 passer rating, 281, no touchdowns. We talked about the 5 picks. Come on, man. Like, he single-handedly lost us this game. Our rush defense was perfect. Henderson couldn't get much going on the ground, but Kupp had a big day through the air, a buck 8. Pickens had that big touchdown. But you can't win if your quarterback plays that bad. Aaron Donald was absolutely fantastic. But look at all these picks, man. That hurts. Now, I am going to be benching Stafford after the bye week, which is week 9, or no, week 10. So after week 10, Stetson Bennett becomes our starter for the rest of the year, just to get him some more experience and playing time, because maybe he is the guy for next year. Might not be the franchise quarterback, but I think somebody else has to be the quarterback in place of Stafford, even if we keep him on the roster thanks to his $50 million salary. So that's my thought process there. We're going to go ahead and advance into week 8 against the Cowboys, who I'm assuming are probably like 6-2 or something. They usually are in these sims, but we're still looking for a first win. They are 4-2. Mock draft 2. Who do they have us taking? With the first overall pick, they have us selecting left tackle Mark Houghton. I don't know about that. We'll take a look at the prospects next time, though, and get a feel for who we might be able to take in the top 5 or top 3, whichever place we're gonna be picking at. we get the first overall pick, and the best guy to take is an offensive lineman. I'm probably just going to trade back, honestly, because you'd probably get a lot for that pick. And for our scouting national focus, I'll set this right now. But I am going to say I'm going to do receiver because I kind of want to get a good feel of what kind of talent there is here. So we'll do receiver. But that's going to be it, folks. We are 0-7. Winless so far on the year, facing Micah Parsons. Coming up, he's going to tear us apart. And, yeah, Stafford has 2 weeks to show me something good. If he doesn't, he's being benched by week 11 against Seattle. So we're going to pick it up next time, guys. And for the Quadrant 3 game that we're going to watch, probably going to watch a game against the Browns or the Ravens. We'll see, though. We'll see what happens. And then we're going to wrap up after next episode, watching against the Niners in Week 18. And then we'll have our first offseason and draft after that. So stay tuned for those 3 big episodes coming your way soon this next week or so. And I'll catch you guys there. Thanks for watching, guys. Please like, subscribe, comment down below. And I'll see you guys next time. Peace out.